Morning, Deputy.
How you doing?
Good. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Tap the exit.
Tap cards out.
The exit, so have your tap cards out.
Tap cards out.
Tap cards out.
Tap cards out.
Tap cards out. Get into the steps on the platform. Come on. Careful, don't fall. Morning, morning.
Morning,
Hey, how you
morning,
been?
morning. Good to see you.
How are you?
Good.
Too early.
Morning. Morning.
Yeah, it's
The dude was here though.
yeah, because it's too long. Come here. Come over here. Come. No, come so we can talk to you. Why are you recording me? Look, Jessica.
Hi, Jessica. How are you? My name's Joe. Hi, Jessica.
The E-line train towards downtown East LA is now arriving. Please step back to allow customers to exit the train before boarding. Bikes and strollers should enter through doors.
Yeah, she's new. She's from East LA.
Okay.
But she's been coming here lately. So I was talking to her the other day.
Did you get a last name for her? by
No,
chance?
I didn't.
Jessica?
Jessica, yeah. I'm probably going to see her later on tonight, so I'll try to see if I can get more info and maybe talk to her and see if we can get her some help.
Probably got released recently from the hospital.
Somewhere. Maybe Santa Monica.
area?
Yeah.
So made her way down here?
Sexual harassment is often
How you doing, sir? I'm Dorian Penn. I am the new PIO for Transit Service Bureau. I'm standing here with Carlos Ricos, who is part of our Metro family, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Sure, Carlos Rico. I'm a senior manager with Metro System Security and Law Enforcement Department.
So today we have going on right now, we have a tap-out program. The tap-out program it's a new program that's introduced by Metro, which has patrons tapping out as they're going out as well. The purpose of this is to kind of help out with the fluctuation of crimes and the graffiti, the keeping the platforms clean. So the purpose of it is to kind of help out with filtrating all the crime and stuff out and keeping everybody safe while we're out here. If Carlos wants to add on to it.
Yeah, so what we found from a statistics standpoint is that about 90% plus of the people that come on the system to commit a crime don't pay fare, don't have a tap card, right? So what we're trying to ensure here is that people that are coming into the system, that are exiting the system, are using the system for the intended purpose of transportation, right? And if they're not here for that purpose, we're finding out on the way out if they didn't have fare on the way in. We'll issue them a citation. And again, this is just one more measure, one more tool to ensure that people are on the system for its intended purpose, that they're not loitering in the stations, that they're not on the trains with no destination, and just one more tool that we're using to bring crime down, make sure that people are safe when they're on the system.
You guys do need your tap cards to exit. Thank you. Good morning. Please have your tap cards ready to exit. You do need your tap cards to exit. Good morning. Thank you for riding Metro. Have a nice day. Good morning. Hello. Good morning.
tickets and go for it.
Hi, good morning. Morning. Yo. Morning. How you doing? Stand at the line, you guys stand there. Morning, sir. Boss. You alright? Go. Go, make sure you go there. Yo, you alright? Medical attention? Good look. Hi, good morning. You need medical attention? Sir? You need medical? Okay, it's the end of the line. The bus is going to go out of service. You have to exit. Okay, the property, put it outside. Okay, the property is going to be outside. It's outside. Everybody, let's go. We have to trace. Let's go, man. Come on. Let's go, walk in.
Need help getting off? You can get off now. Train's done. You're sign monitor. Okay, so you can make your way off yourself. We'll give you some room. How about that?
Let's go, my ladies. Tap your car, you're good to go.
Get in the line, my man.
Give them space so you can walk out? Yeah. The property is right outside, sir. It's right outside. Come on, man. Your stuff right there, yes. You got to tap your car, you want to ride train, you're right. Get your train, get my stuff, man. This train is going to go out of service. It's right outside. Look at it. Look, it's right there, bro. You can see it. It's right down that way. Just look up.
This train is out of service.
So, come on, man.
There's a bus across the street. You want to catch the bus? Oh, it's time to go. Get in the line.
Train is out of service. This train is out of service.
Thanks for going Metro. Eating, drinking, and smoking on Metro trains or stations is not allowed. This is your system, so please help us keep it clean.
Have them walk out. Your property's right there. Thank you very much. Your property's over there. Your property's right there, man.
harassment is off limits and will not be tolerated on Metro. Report any unwanted touching, comments, or gestures by using the train intercom, the station intercom, the sheriff's hotline at 888-950-SAFE, or the Metro's Transit Watch app.
El acoso sexual no se puede reportarlo a la línea del sheriff llamando al 888-950-7233 o usando la aplicación LA Metro Transit Watch.
That way so I can flip out.
No, you can't exit this way. It's an emergency exit only.
It's emergency, that's why I'm here right here.
No, that way. Come on, man. That way. That's the exit.
They say exit, so I'm going to get my...
So that's an emergency exit
I don't
only.
walk that way, I don't go no wrong way, that's way.
Well, it's not open to you.
All that stuff.
Please stand clear. The doors are closing.
Not ready, but also customers to exit the train.
Yeah, oh, when he called them, they were on the tracks.
Morning, morning. How you guys doing?
Thanks for going Metro. Eating, drinking, and smoking on Metro trains or stations is not allowed. This is your system, so please help us keep it clean.
If you just walk around, he's going out the outside.
It'll be tough to exit from now on. Okay? Yeah.
Me yet?
Right here on this side. This one.
Thanks for going Metro. Make sure you have tapped your card at the fare gauge or validator before each boarding, including at transfer stations. And hold on to it for fare inspections. If you do not have a validated tap card, you may be subject to penalties.
Gracias por viajar en Metro. Por favor, toque su tarjeta cero de tap antes de abordar en las torniquetes o validador de cada estación, incluyendo estaciones de transbordo. Mantenga su tarjeta como prueba de pago. Si no tiene una tarjeta válida con tarifa, puede ser...
Yes, sir. I just want to tell you, I don't appreciate you catching. Okay, I'm sorry, sir. A lot of that homosexual shit going on every day. That's what they do. Try to text you some kind of freak shit. I don't know what they y'all get out of it. I don't appreciate that. I know everybody gay, but I ain't.
everybody. Welcome to Santa Monica. Walk this way. Next platform 1 or platform 2. You must show your tap card.
Please remain behind the yellow safety
Tap cards out. You will show your tap cards to get off the platform. Welcome to Santa Monica. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Santa Monica. You have to tap to get out. Please have your tap cards out. Walk off the train safely. No running. Just walk. Tap cards out. Thank you. Welcome to Santa Monica. Tap cards out. I am the pastor of the movement. If you need help, I am here to help. Tap cards out.
Top card. Thank you. I like that. Oh man, I couldn't find you. How are you?
Good morning, how are you?
Great.
Help
You
yourself.
serve the country, right? It's about serving the country.
Yes, yes.
We're serving the community.
Yeah.
May I have one slide?
Yes, help yourself, my friend. Come on, have a great day.
Good. Thank you so much.
Protect the people. That's the
Yes, yes.
Take care.
Take care.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
You need us to have when you want to put it, now it's going to be locked. Go ahead.
It won't open if there's no fare paid.
For me neither.
All right. Have a good one.
No les cobrará doble nomás para exit.
Ma'am? Tap her.
These ones work too. Come on.
Yes, yes.
All of them work. You need to come out this way.
Tap on the right hand side.
Right here, exit. Yeah. Tap right here.
Tap your card to exit.
You need to tap first to exit. You need to tap first to exit. Turnstiles are locked.
Right hand side. Tap your card to exit. Tap your card to exit.
Oh, yeah.
Tap your card to exit. Tap your card. Sir, tap your card. You need to tap your card to exit.
Go for that. You're just tapping on the wrong side. The one on the right, always. Ahora sí. Y no pagó la entrada, por eso le está cobrando.
Next we're gonna be a ticket.
All right, good, man? All right. I'll reach you back. No, you know the numbers.
All right.
I need the numbers.
You want to get up so we can come
I'm gonna let them know on the grid right now that y'all hit down.
Huh? Oh.
We're gonna get in this spot right here.
Take your time, okay? All right. What was your name again?
Rich.
Yes.
If you pull them up, see which one.
All right, we'll send you the information.
All right. Are you
No, pretty much placement. Yeah. Enrollment wouldn't be.
Yeah, we talked about yesterday. What are you doing?
This train is out of service.
Last up. I can get it up. Last up.
What they did in North Hollywood too.
Gotta put your shoes on too, man.
Make sure you have your shoes wear.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
All right. Thanks.
All right.
Nice piece.
I got him.
She's on that transient anyway.
Dad, what's that? Aquí le mando mis conchitas.
got 9 mil. She's a little drunk. My ass. Fine, let's go. Fine, we're gonna run up, get some more beer, and we're gonna go be. He's talking about my hat. You guys were around here. Where you from, Lydia?
I'm not from anywhere.
LA?
I grew up in
damn it. I let her drink too much. Okay.
Thanks for going Metro. Make sure you have tapped your card at the fare gate or validator before each boarding, including at transfer stations, and hold on to it for fare inspections. If you do not have a validated tap card, you may be subject to penalties.
Gracias por viajar en Metro. Por favor, toque su tarjeta al sello de tap antes de abordar en las torniquetes o validadores de cada estación, incluyendo estaciones de transporte. Mantenga su tarjeta como prueba de pago. Si no tiene una tarjeta válida con tarifa, puede ser sujeto a penalidades.
Hey! Your boyfriend? No.
I'm gay.
Ish. Alright, that's fine. You gay?
Pleasure.
Alright, yeah, okay.
Lydia.
Lilia,
Oh my god. Stop
Hello,
my
sir.
how are you?
Hey, sir. No, I just like to know about all this stuff. Hi, sir.
Oh, it's Ben! Good to see you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Salt Lake.
South LA?
Salt Lake.
Salt Lake City? How'd you end up in Santa Monica?
I met her, and that was a mistake.
Oh, you gonna go back to Salt Lake?
No, I'm going to fucking New Orleans.
Oh, okay. Alright, good luck with that, alright?
Yeah, we're supposed to spend the night at the beach, do our thing, and I fucking, now she just wandering around talking to her job, asking if he's got a gun.
We all have that.
I did that when I was like fucking 15. Maybe a little bit older. I can't.
Metro has
I gotta
zero
go
tolerance
find
for
her.
smoking
God
and
damn it,
illegal drugs
I'm a
on our
little
system,
drunk
and we are
myself.
stepping up
Right there,
enforcement of this
That wasn't
policy to improve
Like
your
a fucking
experience
hamster.
aboard Metro. Let's work together to create
up
a
all night?
safer system for all.
Yeah, we
Report
both
any
have
issues through the
insomnia.
Transit Watch app,
Yeah.
the station intercom,
Been,
or any
last
uniformed
time you used
personnel. If you
I
see
don't
something,
use,
say
she
something.
does.
What do you guys use? What does she use?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to tell you that because I do not want her to get arrested.
Oh, it's okay. Just stay away from the fentanyl.
Oh
That's
yeah,
taking
she
everybody
does
away.
that shit. I'm gonna fucking break her leg.
Okay. Alright.
Both full alcoholics, both chain. No, I'm a chain smoker. She smokes off my cigarettes, and I do a little bit of weed once in a while.
Okay.
I haven't smoked weed since Christmas.
You got Narcan on you?
Huh?
Narcan? You have Narcan with you?
Oh, I see it.
No, Narcan. You know what Narcan is? When someone has an overdose, you hit them with the Narcan.
Ah, shit.
Well, man, how you doing?
She had an OD, close to an OD the other day. Hun, can we go? So, where did you get Narcan at?
Let me show you what it looks like.
Hun, I might have a present for you. Not right now, but I'm gonna buy you one.
You made me take everything out. stuck in here, but it's a little thing you insert your nose, and it's reverse the effects of the opiates. It takes a couple minutes to take effect.
So when she's ridden really heavy the other day, that's all I need?
No. When you're having an overdose, you know when you're having an overdose. Not
she-
congestion, not for congestion.
Where
She's
the
over there
fuck
talking
does
to
she
you.
keep walking?
Well. All right, man. You have a good day. All right.
Yeah, I appreciate it, officer.
Right. What was your name?
I go by J5 or Lana.
J5 Lana.
Thank you, Liddy. We
That's a
appreciate
long
it.
name.
Where are you
What's
off
your
to
real
today?
name?
I don't give that out unless I'm in trouble. For
I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, that's nice.
I'm trying to meditate.
Hun, are you gonna keep playing with the fucking police?
Shut up!
All right. It would be good to do meditate and, release some of that sadness, some of that sorrow.
I'm trying to forgive her. Put it that way.
One of those.
One of those.
Eventually.
Well, it's my section, but at the same time, I broke a tooth because I survived a heart attack.
Thanks for what you have now.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You might not have one tooth because there's some other
Share the break. Well, what's different?
He's my supervisor.
So you're a deputy? So you're like,
Hun, you
You're
drink
above
a
a
little
cop?
too much.
a
Let's
police
go.
officer?
We're like the equivalent of a police officer. But he's a sergeant, so he's my supervisor.
So that's like,
Oh my God. Hun,
The E-Line train towards downtown and East LA is now arriving. Please step back and allow customers to exit the train.
Hi, I'm Vice Mayor Lana Negrete. I came to witness the rollout of the Tap Out program through Metro, and so far it seems pretty effective. They're giving warnings for the next week or two to let people know that they need to tap to exit, which means at this point they will be able to let people know that if they didn't pay for their fare to get on the train, that they have to do so, otherwise they will get a citation. We're not exactly sure when the citations will actually start being given out. But at least right now they're informing people that you do have to pay to get on the train, and if you don't, you won't be able to exit because you'll have to tap to get out.
For days and PMs, you'll have 2 deputies and a sergeant from 5 to 1 and 1 to 9. And then on early mornings, 2 deputies. That's from 9 at night until 5 in the morning. So we're here 24/7.
Even after 10 steps.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
What would you say your biggest problem time is when you have people that are maybe
Well,
causing
are you
issues, or do
sure?
you guys not
Okay.
encounter that?
I would say the early morning shift towards the end of the line, having to wake people up to let them know the trains are going out of service so that they can actually clean the trains. And so for most, some, they just ride the trains all day.
Right.
But that's the hardest from what I've seen. When the trains go out of service, having to wake people up. Hey, you have to get up, you have to get off the train. It's going out of service, you have to clean.
And how does Metro coordinate with
So they're usually here with us as well. They help us with the train sweeps. So we're always here available, like in case they're trying to interact with the public, they're not listening to them. Usually a uniform presence will help them like move with a sense of urgency. So
That's what I like. It's the fact of having people that are real and people that are not trying to say something to try to do something for them. You know, a lot of times we get people that are out here and when it comes to the politicians or people in offices is what do they want to hear? You want to tell them what they want to hear so it sounds good. No, sometimes you got to tell them what they need to hear in order for stuff to get fixed or stuff to happen actually goes.
I always say that you can't find solutions if you're not honest about the problem.
Right.
Because then you're just dancing around the subject. So I'm born and raised here, first generation in this country. Maybe that's part of it. Not a politician running stores or nonprofit graphics abuse. But I've seen this. I mean, I wouldn't let my 16 and 14-year-old ride the train just because the majority of the individuals they see, right?
Tap car, y'all. Get ready. Tap cars ready. Tap out. Tap out. Tap to exit. Tap to exit.
Tarjeta listo para salir. Tarjeta para salir.
Tap cars ready. Tap to exit. Tap to exit.
Tarjeta del metro listo para salir. Tarjeta para salir. Nuevo programa necesita tener tarjeta para salir.
Ride along with everybody because it makes me because I like to understand. But the cover, oh my God, we spent 3.5 hours on one person. I'm like, this is exhausting and unrewarding. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? You're like one person. But you guys are doing a lot of work. And my question was about, you work with Metro specifically under the county?
I work for DMH,
right?
And they have a contract with TSB.
Okay.
So then TSB is the one who specifically
Yeah, my question was just like, we have county, for example, we've been having myself, council leadership, I'm the vice mayor, Mayor Brock, we've been meeting with the county on the harm reduction program, needles and smoke kits in our parks. And, you know, without arguing, I don't want to get into try to change someone's religion, and I truly believe in that modality. So, but just trying to make our parks more available to our community and not having that happen in our parks where people like myself who are renters, like we don't have a phone in our backyard, you have parks where your kids play, or swimming pools, you have a basketball program that does the bathroom. To see people using drugs is bizarre to me, and it's kind of
Fill up, Jeff. Leave it again on the 29th.
Right now it was around like 6:15. He was arrested at 6:30
in the morning. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Ghana.
My mom's from Trinidad. Oh, really? Yes, Mom. Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, really?
The Trinidad.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'm from Ghana.
They just had the Caribbean Music Festival this weekend.
Really?
And
Did you go
yeah.
there? Did you go there?
No, in Baldwin Plaza, they had a whole thing with Trinidadian food and
Yeah.
So private security.
Yes, ma'am.
So what shifts do you guys work?
I'm here from 6 to 2, and then after I leave, we have the swing shift to the traffic. And after that, it's no more shift until.
Okay, so then you rely on the sheriff after that. But you guys are just on the platform, or you're going in and out of the train?
No, we're going in and out the train. We do our sweeps with the sheriffs.
And they're armed, as you see.
Okay, you guys are armed. Okay. But you guys are mainly checking. Do you guys check tap cards?
No, that's only Metro.
Okay.
Yeah, Metro, yes.
You guys are just making sure people are.
Yeah.
Sleeping in there.
Yeah.
You get them out. Yeah, they live in there. They live on the train.
Yeah.
The train comes, they're in there, and you try to get them out. It's like trying to kick somebody out of their house.
They don't want to get out. They fight you.
Oh, they fight you?
Yes. Is that the majority of your day? Like.
Yeah, I've been spit out.
They spit out noise. All that. Can you tell now, like, who's going to be spitting?
Oh yeah. That's why when these new guards that come in, I've been doing this for 8 months now, and I always tell them, like, keep your distance, be careful with this guy, so they don't know how to do it. But majority of the guys that travel on the train, they know me already, so they know. I'm like, hey bro, you gotta exit out. Oh, okay. Or sometimes I tell them right here in the alley, it's the Salvation Army. They always give out free food. Hey guys, it's about to be 8 o'clock. They're about to start giving out food. Oh, thank you. And they get up.
So you're just dealing with the end of the line getting people off the bus?
Yes.
Who is dealing with the while they're on the train? Because I think one of the biggest problems for any end of line, San Monica, is checking people's tap cards mid-ride.
Yeah.
They didn't get them at the beginning and having them exit before they get here. Because what ends up happening if that's an individual who can't pay, then we end up
trying to put the problem down
posting the problem of trying to help. We can't possibly serve the entire East Los Angeles, downtown LA community here. So, and oftentimes they're not open at Salvation, and they can't self-admit at the so they have to engage with the police, which means something has to happen for them to be able to be transported.
Yeah, and I get a lot of passengers come up to me like, you guys need to ride the trains, please, or the sheriffs, and I'm like, I wish I could. Like, I thought I would, but I can't. I'm here at the end of the line.
So who does ride the train?
I have
there's no really a team. I think this is a new company now that came in. It's called Supreme. It's a new company. They're the ones that write the trains, and I'm not sure exactly how they do their work. But it's like 5 of them. You probably see them come around.
It's an expensive operation.
Yeah.
So many private partnerships. My other question for you is just going to be that. I know so there's Intercom, there's the sheriff, there's DMH that's out here, Department of Mental Health.
Yes.
And those are Monday through Sunday?
Well, Saturday and Sundays, nobody's really up here. Saturday and Sundays are the worst days because sheriffs are short. So sometimes they come up here, sometimes they don't. So it's just me by ourselves throughout the whole shift. So those are the worst days to kind of.
So only on the weekends we're short-staffed with sheriff.
Yes.
And then what about Supreme?
Supreme, do you come up here?
No, yes. Supreme, they ride the train.
Do they come up here on Saturday?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, they come up here.
So, but are they assisting your job? If they're riding the train, how?
It's just two different companies.
Two different way to cover.
Yeah.
It's a way to cover.
Yeah,
so
like
it's not a gap in service.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I think so. I mean, like I said, I don't really don't know how they work. All I know is they come here, they get on the train, they leave, and they don't come back until like 12 or something.
What are they doing on the train?
From what I hear, I think they're just there to be, to be there. Just people that want to act up, they see them. Oh, I'm not gonna act up.
And are they armed? Like
Yes,
that?
they're armed.
Oh, okay.
So they're on train security.
Yeah, security.
So if there's 5 of them, they're out of all the different ones, they're not able to cover every last one of them.
No. From what I know, they're all on the same train. From what I know when they leave. After that, once they get out there, I don't know how they maneuver. I bet I don't know. Yeah,
they should be spread out.
Unless they all go in one train and then they spread out once they get down there.
It has to be 2 of them all the time.
Have you worked any other end of line before?
No, ma'am. This is my main.
Have you worked any other end of line? Which one's worse?
Here's more people.
What do you think here's more busy? As someone
Too many people.
But I mean, why do you think we're the most busy?
Yeah.
Because it's the beach or the
Because of the people, where people are coming here, and the homeless people are all over the place. You have homeless and company all over the place, where they're all here. What about longer?
What's the difference in Long Beach? It's less homeless?
Yeah, that's a beach too. Less, but you don't have all that facilities.
Assisting somebody off the train that don't want to get out, they just act crazy. You have regular riders come up to me, why you guys doing that to the homeless? Let them ride. I'm like, but if I do that, then you guys are complaining later, hey, these guys acting crazy in the train.
Right. We don't feel safe.
Yeah.
I think people make statements and opinions from a distance because they don't know the inside.
They don't know what's going on.
They don't know that it's taking, 4 entities or 4 agencies, both private and public, to operate a train safely. I mean, that says a lot about the train. We have to engage in on-train security, platform security, the sheriff department, Department of Mental Health. I mean, there's a bigger issue, and this train is just sort of like carrying that issue to and from.
Yeah, I honestly say it's gotten better.
Yeah.
When I first started, it was pretty bad. But us being up here on the platform and they see us, and we keep bothering them to exit off the train. And now they're like, okay, well, now it's less and less.
Because they kind of know. Well, did you experience what happened this morning?
Oh yeah, I was one of the guys that arrested the.
So what happened? He got off the train.
I just heard him. I heard a commotion. I turned around, and this individual, he always comes here all the time. His name is, he goes by Sydney, I guess. And, Sydney. That's his name. Yeah, because I know a lot of these guys. I've been here for a while. I know a lot of these guys. And he was telling me, hey, he's recording me. And I'm like, no, Sydney, he's not recording you. He's setting up his camera. They're going to do something with the new stuff. You're good. Just go and hop in the train, get out of here. He's like, oh, no. And he walked away from me, so I didn't pay no mind. Next thing I know, he came directly straight over here. And I was standing maybe 30 feet away. And I started seeing myself, the cameraman. And I'm like, oh, no. So I came and I don't know if you see me, I handcuffed him and I followed him to the show.
So you can handcuff and detain people?
Yeah, they're
and then you guys have to call the sheriff?
Yeah.
So in that instance, you know this individual?
Yes. He's a normal passenger and he always gets, he gets like, I don't know what type of issue he has, but I always keep my distance regardless.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it is with everybody that I see here. I know majority of people since I started working here, and it's sad. I mean,
I think the sad thing is that the people who rely on the trains who don't have cars, like they don't have a choice. I think it's really unfortunate for those people who they don't have a choice but to ride the train. And then, of course, secondary to that is the entire community, how it's like a domino ripple effect.
Yes,
right?
yes,
It
exactly.
spills out into the community. But the biggest thing for me is like the people who have to ride the train to come into work in the city or to go to school. I mean, they don't have a choice. This is the advocacy for them, and I hope this is taken seriously because I think all of you guys being here is great, but I think at the end of the day, if we are ticketing people and they don't have the means to pay it, even if they get a second and third warning, if you don't have an address, like what does it matter if you have
they don't
5
have an
tickets? That's my question. And I know there's Life, is it called? Like there's a program where they can get low income access to a tap card.
Yeah.
And I think there's
I think they're right here.
Yeah, right. So I know there's people can get free rides, if not, subsidized rides.
Yeah.
But I think the reality is if we have to be realistic with ourselves and know that like a majority of the people that are riding it, like the individuals we were talking about that have mental health issues, are using drugs on the train.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to go sign up for that or care about that. They're not thinking in the right way.
They have all the resources to get help. Like if people are here, we're here to help you guys, and they don't want the help. So you can't force them.
Glad to see you back out here.
Good to see you too.
Is that an end of line?
Yeah, and if you have a restroom,
Yeah, so lack of a restroom. Yeah. That is a good point. We don't have, I think the nearest restroom is McDonald's. And then that's a good point because that
If you
impacts
don't
the
buy
local
anything, you
businesses.
can't go to the bathroom. You're supposed to hold it till you finish purchasing your
It smells like
You
beer.
have,
do it right in the
that's happening. And you have kids going in with their family sitting down. I be telling them sometimes, they be getting to sit down.
And they make it where you not.
Yeah, they use the bathroom on, and I mean.
Number 1 and 2.
Yeah, and then sometimes it's so much stuff. All that stuff. But sometimes it happens so fast that you don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. No, we experienced that. My daughter was in elementary school a few years ago. We took the train for a field trip, and within 3 stops, that was what happened too.
Was it on Saturday? I had a regular passenger that came up to me. He said, let me ask you a question. He said, would I go to jail for beating up a woman in a vehicle? I'm like, I believe so, yeah. He said, because I had it with me. I took the trains and nobody's on board to help me and they're out of control. I go on the train at 4 in the morning, that's when it's the worst.
Yeah. See, and that's like for somebody who has to get to school or someone who has to get to work. Like we have people who come from the hotels here who can't live here and don't have a car to come in here, and they got to take the train. And it's like the most dangerous time to take it.
Oh, yeah.
Like these wee hours in the morning.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great to see you guys out here, but I think that there's still a gap.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of addressing unhoused mental health, substance abuse problems, because, like you said, we can't force anybody to take all. We're spending billions on services and help, but if you don't want to take it, then we can't force you. You have to commit a crime or be a danger to yourself or others in order for you to be forced to engage with services. And even then, it's a temporary fix.
Yeah.
So I think that's the bigger question, and this is letting yourself. I feel like it's bubbling up and finally erupt for someone to say the laws need to change so that we can get people help. I mean, this opioid epidemic has been bubbling over for years, and I think let me ask you, as someone who works here, would you say that the majority of the individuals you're dealing with are on drugs and alcohol?
I would say yes.
Like what percentage if you had to guess?
I would say I think it would be at least 80% of them, and the other 20 I would say just people that they're homeless. But it's like when you approach them, you can tell, they're on something or they're not. The way they look at you, the way they react, the way they're slouched all the way down.
Or if they're not on something, years of using drugs and alcohol causes the mental health issues. And so
it's funny though, because I asked one of the individuals that he says he uses some type of drug. I asked him, why do they stay on the train for? What's the whole reason you guys like the train? And he said, because you guys feel safe, or what is it? He said, I like being on the train because when I smoke my stuff, it reminds me of my mother when she used to rock me. So me being on the train with the movement, it gives me a peace of mind. That's why I love being on the train. So,
And that's heartbreaking because this person needs help. But see, I don't know if that's an opportunity for substance use. I would love to see, the county has a harm reduction program that has a full arsenal of programs. There's like the syringe smoke kit program. There's like the clean needle program, but there's also substance prevention and abuse. And that's where I wonder, like, I don't know. I know when you're talking about health, they're coming in for people who are
you already know.
But like, it would be nice to see people coming in and offering maybe drug addiction abuse programs. Maybe after seeing it 10 times, you finally accept the help.
We deal with this all day. Since o'clock in the morning to the end of the shift.
I got a question. So how many times, for real, you guys need mental health support too.
Yeah.
But how many times do you encounter somebody who comes to see you?
Since I've been here, I've been here one time, but lately we were able to help the gentleman. He was OD.
How many times have you had to get Narcan?
Since I've been here, just once.
Okay.
I don't know about any other. Sometimes they come in here and they're like not waking up. We know they're awake, you know, they can see them looking at them, but they're not moving or nothing.
So you think that they're taking train, taking down?
I think it's a fentanyl, yes.
I thought train was more prevalent.
It almost seems like it would make your job harder and not
Yep.
Three, two, and one. All right.
Yeah, look, you're trying to get all the money.
Thank you.
Hey. At night. Yes, I was. Lynn,
What's up, girl? What's happening, Shorty?
You made an appearance. I'm glad to see you here.
Joe, nice to meet you.
And so you're with
With our next evaluation. With the sheriff.
Make sure you get the day off.
I got a phone
the other side outweighs the craziness and you feel safe. But here, that's not the case because it's not a great system. Transport hours ready. Every single train. Is there any time to exit?
Everybody's sleeping, yeah. So that's the whole new thing. They gotta go tap, even if they're ending at the line here. If they want to hop on the next train, they need to go tap to be able to re-enter and hop back on.
Okay.
So that's why we skip it as well. Right.
Yeah.
So like one way, then they pay one way. And they'll have to
They can't just sit and grind it.
Correct.
And then people come in and clean.
Yes, that's the big. Keep it nice and clean in here.
uneventful this time, but I have a feeling at certain hours.
Usually,
yeah.
yes, there's like more people on these trains.
But this process happens every shift. You guys are on do this for every single shift. And I was asking this team over here, because this is the part where we want to connect people with services, but are they?
Thanks for going Metro. Make sure you have tapped your card at the fare gate or validator before each boarding, including at transfer stations. And hold on to it for fare inspections. If you do not have a validated tap card, you may be subject to penalties.
Gracias por viajar en Metro. Por favor, toque su tarjeta al sello de tap antes de abordar en las torniquetes o validadores de cada estación, incluyendo estaciones de transbordo. Mantenga su tarjeta como prueba de pago. Si no tiene una tarjeta válida con tarifa, puede ser sujeto a penalidades.
How often do you guys have to call them? You have to have somebody who wants it.
Yes, that's the issue that usually happens. They don't want the services. We offer it to them, like, oh, we have someone come out and talk to you. They don't want it.
So they're just leave me alone.
Leave me alone. They're gonna come sleep on, try to sleep on the platform, or they're gonna double the bus.
And when they try to sleep on the platform, that's
We have to clear them out. Platform because they have to clear them out.
And then the option is to take the train, the bus, that goes back.
Back downtown if they want to go back to the downtown area.
But I would imagine most people want to stay here.
They want to stay here and they go to the beach.
Yeah.
Until 4 and they come back.
Hang around here until 4.
How do you guys think that this tactic, how do you think it's going to affect what we're seeing? How do you think it will impact the problem? People who don't want to get help, criminal activity, loitering, urinating, all that kind of stuff.
As long as we're staffed, then we'll be able to be okay. We won't have to see as many homeless on the train, but if they keep easing up if Metro continues to ease up and they just can walk through the turnstiles, then there's nothing that really can be done about it.
And then in terms of staffing, like on the weekends, there's less sheriffs, so we probably need to hire more time. That's going to be how the documents more police.
Yes.
You guys probably need more sheriffs.
Yeah, Metro's actually doing a surge right now, so there's a surge in place to assist with getting more personnel.
Metro has zero tolerance for smoking and illegal drugs on our system, and we are stepping up enforcement of this policy to improve your experience aboard Metro. Let's work together to create a safer system for all. Report any issues through the Transit Watch app, the station intercom, or any uniformed personnel. If you see something, say something.
Please stand clear. The doors are closing.
We're just doing a walk.
When does it start to beef up?
Right now, it's just like
You gotta know how to take care of yourself. Somebody.
hello. You're doing all right? Gotta have you go tap.
Hey, over there. Hey, how's it going? Hey, how are you?
I think that one might be sooner, my man. Yeah.
We could actually ride.
I thought you said something.
Are you actually going to ride the train?
No.
Oh.
I mean, we can, but that's not part of your. The biggest issue is we have money being spent on private security, in the train, right? I mean, because that's contracted out. Private security on the platform.
Yes.
And then we have the sheriff department, who's sort of like right now we're doing a whole big, show for, look at all these people here, and I realize we're rolling something out. My concern is when it fizzles out, we put the pressure back on the sheriff's department, who's understaffed and who's asked to be really, and it's the same thing with our police, like social workers, mental health providers, and I
You're
get
not trying to be social health or mental health providers.
Sometimes we have to be, but
yeah.
but
She's getting back up and she's happy.
yes, I did.
So what happens if she's a regular rider that you guys engage with often? So what ends up?
So will you eventually help her do off, or what? And then you get her to tap, or we'll call her in to help her see what she wants to do.
But see, like there's in that moment they'll engage that she'll just say I don't want it.
Exactly.
So I think that is the crux of it. We can, and I realize
we can offer as many services and provide as much. Tell them here goes $1 million, and they tell you no. What are we supposed to do?
Right, and then you guys are.
Thanks for going Metro. Eating, drinking, and smoking on Metro trains or stations is not allowed. This is your system, so please help us keep it clean.
So far, Metro doesn't work as charges.
Yeah. We can warn them for trespassing. Like we can get her.
With
like,
this
have
new
her
thing
exit.
rolling out, it might be. So that might take effect, but as far as before, no.
So Metro wouldn't press charges.
We couldn't. Before, there'd been times where things like that would happen, and we might go hands-on with her. And then if it did end up bad, or obviously it would look bad if we go hands-on and she's fighting or something like that. Well, then Metro might be like, come on guys, that doesn't look that good. We don't want any more of that. So then they kind of let it go.
I guess the question is, are we concerned with perception or are we concerned with solving the problem? Yeah, because perception also, it's like the 3 P's. It's policy, perception, and politics. What about people? We're forgetting about the 4th one. And there's the people riding the train. We should be more concerned with that. And so I appreciate that there's these services, and I get that they're needed because we have to connect people with services. However, it just feels like without, again, making people make that connection, then we're not helping the person who needs the help. And we're not helping the problem, and then we're taking money away from services that could be used on people who need these services in the community that are under the radar. That are, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, like you said, and then if it fizzles out, so that's the new thing would be that would be taken care of, and we'll see when it goes into effect. I really said nothing.
You mean in terms of the
actual tapping?
Yes, the actual tapping. So then that would be taken care of. But if it fizzles out as well,
they'll start issuing citations.
Who's writing the citations? Metro.
It's going to be Metro Security.
And then who? So that would mean that if you need to just pay it online, probably.
I guess.
Or go to Metro.
But if you don't have the means to do that, you just got a warrant.
Metro Court easily accessible by the train.
Sexual harassment is off limits and will not be tolerated on Metro. Report any unwanted touching, comments, or gestures by using the train intercom, the station intercom, the sheriff's hotline at 888-950-SAFE, or the Metro's Transit Watch app.
El acoso sexual no será tolerado en Metro.
That is a Metro
Cualquier contacto con
That I want to
verdades y
ask
gestos
Mexico
inapropiados
because
usando
really what
el
happens,
interfono
and now,
del
to be
tren o
honest
de la
with you, what
estación.
happens
También
is
puede reportarlo a la línea del sheriff llamando al 888-950-7233 o usando la aplicación LA Metro Transit
That's
Watch.
the question I wonder about. I understand the stick and carrot thing, like, oh, we're going to start to give you, and maybe you won't want to do this anymore because you're going to get these tickets. And someone who is worried about that kind of stuff is going to go, oh my gosh, I don't want a ticket. But if you're somebody who's not worried about that stuff, which I presume, I'm going to make a presumption here that that's not really something that you guys are engaging with. I don't know that these tickets are going to work anything, except for those riders that are, that could pay, and they're just kind of going to work and they're like, oh, I didn't pay for the tap system.
Yeah.
But the crux of the people that is creating the highest utilization system in police and fire emergency services, I don't think it's going to impact that. And so that'll still remain a problem.
I agree.
You guys need to multiply.
We'll have to wait and see, but I don't see too much.
There's just so many people engaged here. This one's going back there, right? This one's going.
No problem, sir.
Well, you guys have. I want to be back here in 30 days, 60
I'll be
days,
back here on Monday.
90 days.
I'll
I want to see.
Like, I believe us to see how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, you guys will too? You guys are going to be in full force for how long? Indefinitely. Who makes that decision?
Higher ups.
That's what we
I think I spoke to something.
So there's
something
here
yeah.
to check who's tapping and tapping out.
Yes.
And I,
You have to tap to get out.
hi. And so you're checking to see who's tapping and tapping out. But you guys aren't always, this is just sort of rolling out right now. Or will you guys be stationed here kind of monitoring it?
We stay here full time.
Okay. But sometimes there's not people standing here, there's always someone here.
For the most
We have
part,
a
there
media
is.
relations team. We have a media relations team
Okay.
that you guys can speak
Yeah.
to.
Okay. So far has everybody been tapping in and tapping out?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
There's a warning right now. But when is it going to start when they're actually writing the tickets on Monday?
Have your tap card ready to exit. Have your tap card ready. Cards out. So your tap card.
I need the cup.
Yes.
Necesitamos la tarjeta.
It'll be a free transfer as long as you tap on the link.
Ah, te van a dar una...
Ya necesito una tarjeta para salir.
¿Dónde tengo mi tap? Ay, ya ni me lo puedo.
Yeah, so you can just tap here or on the other side.
Sí. Sí, pues.
Come on. Next week is gonna be a ticket. Come on.
Sometimes you have to lay down the law and say, this is for your own good and for everybody around you. Because it impacts the health and safety of everybody. That's the biggest thing. We have so many people who say they will drive the train.
Well, there's different points. So, okay,
This is